Because when you are emotionally low, that is not the time to take any decision. Hi beautiful souls, welcome to my channel. My name is Ankita, your friend over here, back again with another interesting video for all of you. Today I'm gonna talk about a very important thing that we all need in our life to see growth and become successful. Firstly, let me tell you, whoever you see is a successful out there, they are not built overnight. The fun thing is, there is a process that is involved in each and everybody's life. So, what is the process? I was myself reflecting on this thing and I came across certain point. So, this video is gonna be a two-part series. Over here, I am gonna share with you points that will help you to build that process. I don't want to make this video so long, so I have divided this into two parts and I want you to go through each point and customize it and make a road plan for yourself. As we all are approaching end of 2023, I think this will be really helpful to each one of us to set the tone for 2024 to change something, because if you don't follow this process, if you don't reflect on this thing, you will see that again you are following the same pattern. If you don't know what needs to change, there will be no change. So firstly, we need to define what are this process and how we can work on them individually, so that when we reflect back in end of 2024, we will see a different result. I was so excited to share this with all of you as well. Firstly, you need to understand there is a process that you need to follow. You know, when we see that someone is becoming successful, it's not an overnight success. There is lot of hard work, there is lot of thought and discipline that goes into that to make anything successful. So how we can do that? Firstly, as easy as it sounds, you have to set goal. So there are two type of goal. There is a short-term goal and a long-term goal. As of now, we are just considering 1 year, but you can even think for 5 years if you are comfortable doing that. Firstly, make 2 columns and define what are your short-term goal. What do you want to achieve in a quarter basis? So you can divide each with 3 months down, considering that 3 months what you want to achieve. Also have an overall goal for 2024. What is that one thing you want to achieve? Don't bombard yourself with so much option. Be very clear and specific that yes, you want to achieve certain goal in 2024. Be very specific. It can be in any area of your life. It can be relationship, it can be friendship, it can be money, career, whatever you feel comfortable, whatever you are working upon, just make it as a theme for 2024 and write it down. Like, for instance, I want to achieve certain amount, or I want to build my business in certain way. So this is your whole long-term vision. Divide your vision into 2 categories, short-term and long-term. This is your first process. Second important thing is continuous learning. Invest daily some time in learning, whatever interest you have, but it should be somewhere correlated to the things that you are trying to achieve, so that everything is synced. If you want to achieve something, for instance, if you're struggling in growing your business, start giving that time and read something daily about it. The point over here is be a continuous learner. Give yourself the time and space where you are investing time in learning on a day-to-day basis. I can say this from my experience too, because this month for me was mostly about reading and learning, and I have seen a shift. Mind is coming with lot of innovative idea that I can implement, but that is only happening because I am investing my time into reading. So be a continuous learner is your second point. The third and most crucial thing is step out of your comfort zone. Sometimes what happens is we want to achieve so many things, but that doesn't happen when you are surrounded just in your room. You have to step out of your comfort zone. You have to go out and you have to do things which are uncomfortable. Because if you don't step out of your comfort zone and if you keep doing the same thing on a daily basis, you will not see any result. You have to do something different to see some different outcome. And for that, the best thing is give yourself tasks. Whatever you are uncomfortable, start small, but give yourself one task to do it on a day-to-day basis. Like for instance, if you find hard to go and connect with others and find new people, Just tell yourself that you will daily talk to a stranger. Just by adopting these small habits, you are telling your mind that you are not limited. You are stepping out of comfort zone by taking those actions. I just gave this example of talking to people, but this can also be about trying something new. If you don't like cooking, just give yourself a small task to cook something easy and handy. As you will start taking action, you will enjoy the process. This is all about enjoying the process and bringing yourself out so that you enjoy something new. Fourth thing is, which is my favorite, build a healthy lifestyle and habit. Often I see that people are struggling because of their habits, something that they cannot do or achieve. But their habits are stopping them from achieving the success they are desiring. Because you are a product of how you spend your time, how you take care of yourself and your overall habits. You will see that all the successful people are disciplined in their life. Their habit, their lifestyle is rich, not because of money, but because of their choices. The more you invest in yourself to build this healthy lifestyle, with eating, with sleeping, with money and with everything, you will see that slowly and gradually your life is shifting. And I can again say this from my experience because healthy habits has really helped me a lot. If I take my own situation, the reason I see that I am growing and I'm improving is because I have built a strict discipline around having a healthy lifestyle and a habits. I want to emphasize over here, build habits which are supporting you to become your version which you are aspiring to become. See and ask yourself, whatever habits you have, is it supporting you for your growth? Is it in alignment with the things you want to achieve? If not, this is a great time to set new habits and build new lifestyle. The fifth thing I want to say over here is self-awareness. The biggest cost that we pay in our life is about ignorance. It's not that you are not aware, but you ignore the thing. That is the biggest price that you have to pay, and that blocks you from becoming successful or achieving your dreams. Because you're not self-aware, you will entertain everything because you are not in your own control. How can you expect someone else to control your life? Things doesn't go that way. You have to become self-aware and analyze what are the things that is stopping you. It can be anything. You are a better judge of yourself, but have this self-awareness. Unless you don't become self-aware, you will never be able to achieve anything. Even if you achieve, you will lose it because you don't know how to handle it. If person can't take care of themselves, I think they cannot take care of anything. This is a bitter truth. It can feel so harsh, but I want you to feel this way so that you start changing it. In my life, I have to face this reality and I have to become self-aware to see the shift I wanted in my life. It doesn't go other way. That's why I'm saying you have to be conscious and you have to become self-aware, because every action has a reaction and it is true. So become self-aware and then take action based upon what is necessary. The last point for this video is emotional intelligence. What I have seen is people doing wrong things because they are emotionally down. Whenever you are in the down phase of your life, never take big decisions. We have heard this over and over again. I can say this from my life. If you take any decision based upon emotional situation, you have to pay a big price. I have been in this situation as well. Whenever I have taken any decision based upon my emotional low state, I have to pay it some or the other time. Because when you are emotionally low, that is not the time to take any decision. Also, over here, I want to emphasize, practice the things which keeps you balanced, which keeps you grounded, so that when you are emotionally low, you know how to take care of that situation. And mostly what has worked with me is, whenever you are in that low phase, whenever you are feeling emotionally down, take that time to connect with your own self. Because I think at that point of time, you don't need external world, because you will see that there is something that you need to address. It's good to have certain people in your life whom you're comfortable sharing, but also have that inner rich connection where you can sit with yourself, you can address and you can take things from there. Because I have seen you have to address that point, what is making you emotionally low. You cannot be in that state for long, otherwise you will be there forever. Address that, accept it. If you need healing, do the healing work. but overcome that. But that doesn't happen from an external world. You have to sit with yourself and you have to make yourself comfortable being in that emotional state. And from there, address that situation. From there, things will start shifting because you have healed from there, you have accepted, you have forgiven. From there, the shift comes. So never take any decision from an emotional state because you have to pay it on a long term. So this was part 1. Stay tuned for part 2. And I want you to reflect on this thing before we come up with the part 2 because that is more interesting, because that will give you a more fundamental and strong points to reflect on. Once you do this part 1, there is part 2 coming for all of you, and I'm sure that will really help you to see an entire picture and frame your life in a holistic way. So do this part 1 by the time part 2 come for all of you, and we will see a total roadmap for 2024 so that we can start the process now and we will see the result as we move forward. Let me know in the comment section, was this video helpful? I'm looking forward to read your comment. Stay tuned for part 2. I hope this video was helpful to you some way or the other. Sending you lots of love and light. Signing off from my side. Until next time. Bye-bye.